Hello, welcome or welcome back to Italian Oraculum. I'm Danilo. Today I'm using the Smoke Ash and Embers from the Three Trees Tarot. This is the box. So the theme is dragons, but they are also very in nature, and these are kind of usually smaller dragons, more nature spirit dragons rather than big, huge mythological creatures of power and possibly destruction. These are more. I would I would call them like fey dragons, like more mystical, magical, and attached to nature than again primordial power in on itself. Now, as always, I remind you to subscribe to the channel. If you like the videos, leave me a like underneath, and of course a comment. Your engagement allows these videos to be shown on other people pages, and so you can help grow this channel this way. Also in the description you can find my handle of Instagram if you want to follow me there as well, and my email address if you want to book a reading with me. And that being said, I want to read for a few situations, so I'm just going to cut the deck and take the two cards out for like kind of color every situation. So the cat is the Three of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. So a moment where this first accomplishment, these first results, this collaboration on a practical slash job related situation requires understanding, requires communication, maybe asking the right questions and figuring out how to either achieve it or keep growing. So here we have this. Now, first things first, I want to go with job, work situation. So, future, what's going to happen for those of you who work by themselves, for themselves. So, Seven of Swords, Page of Cups, the Chariot. There are many possibilities, there are many ideas that are floating right now. You have to, right now, or are about to, again, attaching this cut of the deck. I can see how a situation when there is collaboration, maybe between you and your furnitures, or sorry, no, that's that's not the right word in English. Your well, anyway, those who give you the materials or the goods you are then selling, whatever it is, and your state of work right now, which you are still trying to figure it out. You're still trying to figure it out how to make it grow, how to make it more stable. There are many possibilities you are contemplating, and essentially you are going to find out what is actually giving you happiness. What is that you really should try to achieve because it is what you really want, what really is good for you, what really, again, makes you happy. And from there, you are going to move forward. You are going to go and get what you need. You are going to face your battles. You are going to celebrate your successes. But once you understand what really makes you happy, what really gives you joy. Now, if you work for someone else, this collaboration maybe with your colleagues or your boss and the clients, what you think about how to do a better job, maybe some insecurity regarding the future, if you have a contract that could be renewed or you could be let go. And what we see in the future with the Empress, the Hierophant, and the Three of Wands is that doing your job with passion and essentially helping creating a workplace where your clients, your boss and colleagues are all satisfied is going to please your boss, and therefore you are going to keep going forward, you're going to keep moving forward. And this simple material collaboration, this simple everyday collaboration could grow into a more project or possible growth focused collaboration. There is more movement in this collaboration. So by creating a better place for yourself, your colleagues, and your clients, by working, not only doing what you necessarily have to do, but also trying to do it in the most pleasing and pleasurable, so both for yourself and others, way possible, you are going to create something good, something beautiful, something that is going to be really appreciated by those you work for. And again, you could be promoted or you could be moved to more exciting projects. Now, if you work for yourself but you have employees, let's see what happens in your future. And so if you work for yourself but you have employees, if you are a job owner, if you are an employer, you are going to face a change, this trying to collaborate and this trying to figure out how to make your job grow, who is going to be maybe of your employees, who is going to be a better investment on the long run, who could be let go even maybe. You are trying to figure this out, and there are going to be changes, more of a like fortuitous nature, of a context nature, not something that is a result of what you do or not do. It's just a situation around you that changes, and it's going to open a lot more possibilities. But to find the right ones, you essentially have to take in consideration yours and other people's needs. You essentially have to find a way to create a better, more stable, or at the very least more positive future work-wise, collaborating with those you are already collaborating or someone that is coming up in your near future, maybe with new ideas. And this collaboration is going to bring a better future, is going to bring more joy. Now, let's see, relationships wise, I would say let's start with those with a new relationship. So, those who have met someone new, what's coming toward you? Eight of Pentacles, Two of Cups, King of Pentacles. So, you should try to spend time together and enjoy your time together and find sort of a balance between your own way of spending your time, your free time, how much time you dedicate to this new relationship or this new person, and how much time you dedicate to your other projects or duties. And essentially, before the passion, expectations, ideas, imagination starts to lead you into a specific direction, try to build a sort of established try to create a sort of established, I don't want to say a routine because it shouldn't be too rigid, but it should be some habit you have with this person, and trying to create an everyday rhythm with them that makes both of you happy, that keeps both of you in balance between your couple life and your actual individual person life, so you don't risk to end up mixing too much the two things together and kind of disregard one for the other. You keep a better balance and you find out what is the best level of closeness and again habit to build with this new person. Now, for those of you who are waiting for someone to come back, the thing is, there could be still some passion between the two of you, whether it is a sexual attraction or even some anger. It could also be some sort of project you have together that you kind of have to realize together, but the emotional component of your couple is it is what it is, so it's not going to come back an old sentiment. It's not going to evolve into a new one, what you are feeling right now. So if you are waiting for them to come back, it's not impossible, because in practice it's not impossible. You could meet them, there could be an occasion where they want to talk to you, but there is no plan to come back and try again. So don't waste your time and your emotional energy kind of grasping for reason to stay where you are and wait for them to be ready to save you from your unhappiness, or admit they were wrong, or forgive you for what you've done. Just try to move on with your life, because they could come back into it, but in another form, in another shape, and don't expect it to be a sexual or romantic one. Because sexual it could be, but romantic, no. Now, those of you with a relationship that is established, it's not a new one, it's going on for some time. We have the Eight of Swords, the Lovers, and the Stars. So essentially, there are possibly new developments, new ideas, new conversation to be had where you have to make a choice for your future. So it could be one of those situations where maybe it is family, the original family, or work, or something else that risks to affect the relationship without being something that is born into the relationship. So you have to talk and clear the air and essentially make decisions together, because it is going to have repercussions for the couple itself. And you have to understand this future, how it could manifest itself for the both of you. Otherwise, it could be a decision to take within the couple, because it could also be thinking about the Three of Pentacles and the Page of Swords, not necessarily as a needing to figure it out where you are, but an hypothetical younger person than you. It could be even one of those situations where you start talking about having children. You have to think about it, you have to talk about it, you have to decide about it, because it is an important decision for your future, and it is going to potentially be something great, or it could be something that you are deluding yourself. It's going to be great, it's going to fix all the problems, but it's actually just going to make them worse. So whether it is a decision that you have to take because of something you have thought, something that you want from your love life, and you have to decide if you're ready to make that step, or if it is something that is related to other aspects of your lives and you need to make this decision, makes you need to make these decisions. Okay, I got it. Because they are going to influence your love life and your couple life. You know, you have to make these decisions. You have to have these talks. Now, let's see, for those of you who are not in a relationship and hope to find someone new. And then I am going back to the job situation, because those who don't have a job, I have missed. Now, those of you who want to find someone new, King of Cups, the Sun, and the Two of Swords, you are going to find someone that it is a little bit more stable compared to your previous partners, and someone that is uh, more sure, more affirmed in what makes them happy, how they live their relationships, and therefore you should take them one day at a time and see them for what they truly are. Don't try to make them fit a mold you have in your head for the ideal lover or partner, and don't try to kind of get to conclusions immediately. Allow yourself to learn who this person is, to know them for real, and then make the decision if it is someone you want to keep at your side or if it is someone you want to step back from, because it is this situation where you either find that what you have searched for up until now was kind of pointless, kind of the wrong way, or it is the situation where you got a very good person for someone else maybe, but you are not ready, you are not really interested in what they have to offer, and kind of deciding too soon that they should be the one is actually not going to be good for either of you. So take your time and get to know them for who they are, if what they require from a relationship is actually something that makes you happy as well, and then make the decision. Of course, after talking to them and try to find if maybe something that it's not exactly how you want it can be changed without making them unhappy and dissatisfied. Now, as I said, I am going to read for those who don't have a job for their work-related future. You are going to find something. You are going to find something. Of course, it could be put on trial. I mean, I don't know if it's said this way in English, but essentially, when you are given a sort of temporary job to evaluate if you can then be employed more regularly, or tempora- first temporarily and then in theory permanently, but still you are going to find a situation, the person kind of acting as your mentor or your directly your boss or your superior somehow is going to have their ideas, is going to know what they want, so kind of be quick in getting to the point where they need you to be, and you are going to be set, you're going to be golden, you don't have to think about it anymore. They know what they want, they may be a little too quick to judge you if you are a bit slow in learning what you have to do, but you have to try, because it could be a situation where if they find you, if they understand that you are what they needed, you are done. You're hired and you are kept because you are what they wanted to acquire. They have no intention of changing unless maybe then you get bored with the job. That's another situation. Okay, I made a few readings. Thank you for watching the video. Again, subscribe, leave me likes and comments, and I'll see you next time. Bye!